Hey, it's Danny Tato, and welcome to another episode of our Let's Play of Dwarf Fortress. It's a Steam or Premium Edition, and we have a fish cleaner taken by a Fey Mood. So let's go ahead and check that out. Go away, Siri. They claimed a stoneworker's workshop. All right, that's interesting. So maybe we'll get a nice piece of furniture out of this. We've had a lot of crafts get made, but I'm looking for some new stuff. So let's see what they grab here. Some jet, nice. Siltstone. More siltstone. Come on. What else? Pigtail cloth. Okay. And logs. Maple logs. Alright. And they've begun the construction. So that's nice. We don't have to worry about that. Nothing to worry about. Just a wereskink. Demanding the construction of certain goods. Let's see what that is. Scepters. You want a scepter. Alright. Let's do that. So I want to go to jobs. Let's make, I think we have a bunch of iron around, so I'll make an iron scepter. Just wanted to make sure I could make it out of metal. Some things are like very specific about what you can make it out of, so. Oh, and actually I just realized I think I just keyed up 10 of them because I'm not paying attention to anything. One, because they only wanted one. No reason to waste it on more than that. The annoying thing is when they mandate that you make something and then they forbid the trading of it. Because then you have all these extra useless items that you can't even sell. So, while we're waiting for that, always resets every time. Go ahead and get more beds going for our next migrant wave, which, again, should be pretty soon. Although we did, if I remember correctly, when we were dealing with our wereskink problem, we had at the same time, a dwarven caravan show up, and the liaison jet amulet. Cool. Let's look at that in a second. And the liaison was upset because our mayor was caught up fighting and losing the fight to the wereskink, and he left all annoyed because he never got to have a meeting. So that might have changed some things, and we might not get a ton of migrants for a while. But just in case, we got a few. And we went from 6 dwarves to 67 in a pretty short amount of time. So I just want to make sure we're prepared. Let's take a look at that amulet that we made. The Stream of Beasts, which is probably what I should rename the fort to, based on our history. It's a jet amulet. All craft worship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with pigtail and encircled with bands of cushion, siltstone, cabochons, and maple. On the item is an image of snow demons in jet. On the item is an image of 2 forgotten beasts in siltstone. I was waiting for that message to be a forgotten beast that's shown up or something. Or a snow demon, whatever that is. I've never seen those. So, alright, so speaking of migrants, we got some migrants. 3,200 dwarf buck, whatever value for this amulet. Pretty cool. And we'll see how many migrants we get. We're at 67, I believe, and now we're at, well, it's still going, so we'll take a look at that when we're done. And someone remind me to check for animals, pets, and stuff that they bring. So if we need to pasture them, we could do that. Alright, got some more bedrooms. We're up to 86, and that looks like all we got. Hey, more kobolds. It's pretty cool. I like when kobolds make it through World Gen, because so often they just get decimated early and you never see any. So, but very cool. Alright, drinks are going up a little bit. But let's take a look where I always forget my hotkeys, so I just go through them all. New brew and drink. You're not doing anything. I don't know why that is. Okay, now you are. I want to see if our fruit one is kicking in. Okay, I want to change this value. Change this to like 200. And I'll probably actually change that for our other brew one right here. Let's change this to like 250. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Not exactly. Is less than 250. Good. I could add more checks to that. Do we have enough plants and all that stuff, but don't worry about it. It's fine. Alright, tavern's kicking it pretty good. Did we ever set a tavern keeper? I want to say no, and I'm right. The cool thing with setting a tavern keeper, and there's pros and cons. Con, you have a guy pretty much dedicated to stuffing beer down the throats of all your guests. But pros are some of those guests will, because they get so drunk, they will start sharing stories, rumors, news of what's going on around the world and whatnot, rather than waiting for the outpost liaison to come, every once in a while. So I'm actually going to set that now. And do I want my priest? No, that's fine. We'll do this guy, our fish cleaner. Sorry, this girl. So she'll be our barmaid here. And you'll start seeing messages where people will get drunk and they'll be sharing. Oh, see, there was one. The Company of Clearings. Why did it not show up? Did I miss it? Guild Hall? No. Established guild. It doesn't say I agreed to it. And now it's not going to pop up at all. But like none of them, I didn't see any with more than 10. This one we have, Company of Clubs or whatever, Clearing or whatever it is. I think it's once they get 10 is when they might demand a guild hall, and I don't see any with 10. Like, what happened? 4. Man, I wish I remembered what it was. Was it Herbalist? Do we have that somewhere? And they're not alphabetical, of course, so... Herbalist. No, there's only one worker. That's so strange. I'm annoyed that happened. Man. I did vaguely remember seeing, like, oh yeah, they want a guild hall, and I was, like, trying to remember who it was. But then when I built it, there was no one that said you agreed to it, so I'm a little confused. Maybe no, there's no way I declined it, right? That wouldn't have happened. Alright, let's look for some gems real quick. We did do a bunch of digging around here. Alright, we have some over here, so let's go ahead and auto-mine these gems. Don't see any over here. Others around. I don't think I did any other big digging around here. Oh, we've got some over here. Setting that priority way too high for this, but that's fine. Ooh, nice. Get those. Get those. Dolomite. Get the... Oop. Double click. Come on. There we go. Ooh, more jet over here. Again, set this to like 5 or something like that. Set it to all. Take more jet. I just want a lot of jet kicking around, so... Man, I keep missing clicks here. I want a lot of jet kicking around, so our floors and blocks keep our blocks keep getting built, so we can keep building floors because we need to keep building our thing here. So let's go ahead and continue that. We should have enough time to make more blocks here. Man, especially going up a Z level. Like, see, my clicks just keep not taking. Okay, there it goes. Try to build 2. Nope, nope. Every time, every time, every time. It really needs to save it based on what you're building. It would, like, save so much trouble. Floor, I want to select material. It's not like a huge deal, but I don't want to waste all the logs on it, and, I want it to look nice. Alright, so that takes 26, and we have 40, so I can do that, and then I can do one more. And we'll have some left over to build. Alright, so we're almost halfway there. Kind of painstaking process, but I wish I could just queue it up, and as the block get built, they'll build them, but that sounds like a DF hack kind of thing, which is a little bit down the line still. So see, and now I want to build beds, and I want it to be closest material. If it saved it based on the thing you're building, it would save a lot of those annoying things. It's not a big deal, but it's just I'll just get clean. See, I'm missing more clicks over here. This bed didn't get built. Not so good. Alright, we can immediately set these, which is nice. They don't even have to be placed. If you have just set, like, hey, there's going to be a door here, you can start in a bed. You can start setting those zones. All right, he's banning something. Tell me it's scepters. Yep. Can't ban, so we can't sell scepters, and we have to make them every once in a while. So it's annoying. It's not a huge deal, but it's just one of those things. It's like, come on, let me sell them. If you're making me make them, let me like make something useful out of it, like money. But whatever. Yeah, we have a lot of it, so it's nice. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I'm glad I built these rooms, because now I have some nicer bedrooms for these migrants if they need it. At some point I'll need to build a dormitory, probably, just so if I get like a whole bunch of migrants and I have no way of building the bedrooms for them, I can you know, have a place for them to stay and keep them, you know, not super happy, but contented enough. So, let's go down to the cavern layer here, see what's going on. Where did we have our... Yeah, see, this is not, like, secure at all. This was all when we were, like, dealing with so much at one time, and we only had a couple dwarves to help us deal with it. So I am going to clean this up. At some point, I know it's not super wonderful to look at or whatever, but... oh, we never finished the flooring here either. Interesting. We'll have to do that. Alright. Let's go ahead and build some more cages. And so that way we're a little more secure here. Do that. And I'm just gonna build some like basic stonefall traps, I think. So let's do that. Traps, stonefall. Just anything that can't be caged. Hopefully it'll at least get injured somewhat by these traps. There are some trap avoid creatures. And so if they pass through here, you want some sort of defense to at least weaken them maybe a whole tiny bit before our military has to shred them if they can. And if not, you know, it'll probably be a really bad time for our fort anyway. So so we'll get that set up, and then I'll feel comfortable opening up these... what are you? Oh, more of these naked bulldog thingies. Then I'll feel a lot more comfortable setting up, opening these bridges, and I'm actually going to set up a new training spot for my guys, my military, put it here. Just so they're always around, you know, the areas that are, you know, action-y. So I'll do that now. So it's a barracks. Just kind of set it up. That, I guess. I'll set it for you guys to train here. And I don't know if that breaks things if there's two places for them to train. So what I'm going to do is go up and find wherever the heck I put their previous barracks. I don't remember. Not there. I think it was by the hospital, right? Yeah, so right here. So I'm just going to... Let's get rid of this zone. And then see if they start training down there. I can't remember if I even set up a schedule for them. I'll have to check on that. I'll do that now. Alright, so our super fun squad screen. First of all, who do I have in here? Alright, we're missing some people from our various fights. So I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. We have some new migrants, so maybe we got some people who know what they're doing. Alright, adequate hammer dwarf. That sounds good. And, novice fighter. Adequate sword dwarf. Competent sword dwarf. Boom. And you're a line maker, so we don't care about you. That works. Alright, so we're going to do that. And then I'm going to click here and go to your schedule. And see your monthly schedule. Let's see. So we do have a training regimen. And we're in Fellsite. And you're off duty. So next month, after this month is over, we should see them training down here. So we'll hopefully get that going. Actually, let me see with your schedule for this. If I edit this, what does it say? I need at least 5 guys. Okay, that works. Yep, that works for me. Alright, so everything looks good there, and they should do that. Awesome. Oh, we already caught a troll. Where did he come from? Did that just happen? Damn. Interesting. Well, that's why we put those traps there. So we'll catch all kinds of fun stuff. And then what I like to do is place the cage in here with a lever and pull the lever and let my military get some training. You know, by killing these guys. So good little training, you know, active training, I guess. Live action training. Oh. Ooh, we have more. I just noticed we have more gems over here. Over here. Yeah, and let's do like a regular just cut all this stuff here. We might be running out at some point. Like not anytime soon, but some of our iron bearing ore, so make sure we get that. And then also some of our, let's see here, tetrahedrite, we have a ton of that, ton of hematite. Limonite, okay, so that's some of our iron stuff. So we have some limonite around, and I want to see if we have like the bituminous coal or whatever, which I'm not sure we do, at least not a lot of it. So I'm just gonna like auto mine this one and this one, and that's probably alone gonna be plenty. Was this more microline? Hell yeah. Alright, let's do that. And just like a big box of microline, hopefully. So so hopefully they'll get that done. Go back to our surface here. See if we can build more floors. And this time, man, the clicks. Come on, floor. Select material. Ah, see the click again. Didn't take. Yeah, when the FPS drops, it's just nothing you can do. All right, 26. We have 41. Nice. And I'm gonna try to do another row here. 15, and we need 13. Perfect. Keep those jet blocks going. Another tree grew over here. Drives me nuts. If you didn't know, you don't want trees. First of all, in here, because I won't be able to... Whoa, 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 whoa. Kangaroo buck and a war dog are fighting. Where is the... Interesting. Where is that happening? This war dog is getting his butt kicked, it looks like. Kangaroo buck throws the stray war dog by the first right rear toe with the kangaroo buck right upper arm. Kangaroo kicks the war dog in the right front paw. Interpart explodes to gore. Oh no, this is not good. You're stunned and winded. Where's... Oh, there's Kangaroo. And you're healthy. This is not good. Should I just like send my squad out to kill this guy? I don't want to do it now. Kill Kangaroo buck. Confirm. Nothing else. A little bit of practice. Ah, man, cliffhanger. Hopefully the adventure part of this goes a little bit quicker. Because man, those saves. I considered changing the save to every year rather than every season. But I just feel like with some of, you know, they're adding patches and whatnot, and you know, if just random crash or stuff goes wrong, whatever, I just want to make sure I have some stuff to revert to without losing a ton. You know, that'd be kind of heartbreaking to lose a ton of progress. So I'm gonna deal with it for now, and we'll see. I am planning on starting another Let's Play at some point, probably one that's like mostly like live streaming on Twitch. So I'll probably, for that one, probably lower it, but for now I'm just gonna keep it. All right, let's see if our dog still is gonna fight. He has no, you know, at least missing one front paw. He was just tired. He just needs a rest. Yeah, I'm gonna hit follow here. Oh, he's severely injured. Left upper leg is cut open, dented, cut open. Okay, all right. What about you? Just to get an idea of what's going on here. His right false ribs is mangled beyond recognition. Right lung is mangled beyond recognition. His right front paw is mangled. Man, he is a fighter, dedicated. Oh, I meant to do this. Oh no. So who is this? So here's the necromancer, and we see him because I think our war dog is out here a little bit close. This time we got the dead walk message. Okay, let's clear up some of this stuff here, and our military's already out here, and I kind of, well, no, I don't, because if there's those giant other experiments, I really don't want them here. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to click on my squad, and oh, the clicks are not happening. FPS is a thing. And I'm going to cancel that message there. And then quickly scroll down so my FPS can get back to normal. Somewhat. Alright. Let's see if my military goes back. Okay, they are going back. Go back. Go back. Kangaroo and the Warthog are still fighting. Intruders drive them away. Where are the intruders? What are you? Goblin Axeman Corpse, okay. Oh no, see, crap. So he's raising a bunch of undead stuff. Wrong button. Alright. There's 2 necromancers that are hostile here on the map. 3. And then Goblin Axeman Corpse, Human Maceman Corpse, Kangaroo Buck Skeleton. Oh no, this is bad. Okay, so I'm going to seal up for this one. So I need my military to get like back right now. Who's fighting? Hold on. The Eye, Maceman. Okay, so our War Dog's going to die. It's just the way it is. Capybara Man. Ooh, there's a Capybara Man. Necromancer. What? Hold on. Sorry, I just have to. Wait. What? You're the fish dissector. You are a human. You don't see a Capybara Man anywhere? You're just a human. Human Pikeman Corpse. Oh, this is so bad. I really gotta go raid that tower. Anyway, so I can't see him? Oh, it's just because he raised that guy. Okay, so I may not be able to see him yet. I just know that he's raising things. Yeah, I don't see him anywhere obvious. He's probably on the screen somewhere. Or he's just off. I haven't, you know, gotten within line of sight of him. And so I don't see him. But I want to see what the art looks like on a Capybara Man. That sounds awesome. Anyways. Okay, so our military is still working their way back. So get back in. Like, quicker than that, please. Okay. More messages here. Yeah, there's fighting Kangaroo Buck. So this is annoying because when the Necromancers stay on the map, they will raise the things that are dead. Even just like skeletons of things. Which makes me very happy I moved all these things out here because sometimes these can get raised as well depending on what they are and whatnot in the situation. So, excuse me. So I think everybody is in except for this guy. So actually what I need to do is do another burrow. So I'm gonna delete this burrow. I honestly don't need it. I'm gonna add a new burrow and we're gonna do, I'm just gonna do here. I'm gonna do it level by level. It's just gonna be the way I'm gonna have to do it. Yeah, I wish I had set up some sort of tunnel system. I will do that at some point. I keep saying that for a lot of stuff, but that's just kind of the way it is. Let me zoom out a little bit. Oops. Make sure we can access everything we need to access in our burrow, but we're not put out in danger. This was such a problem before. Again, if you ever have a burrow active, if you remember, and you're seeing jobs not getting done, chances are the job is outside of the burrow, and you have that setting set where workshops won't like get stuff from outside of a burrow. which is really the default. You want, or it should be the default. It's not the default, but you don't want them to access things outside of the burrow for jobs, because then what's the point of the burrow, right? They're just going to wander out and get themselves killed and then raised by a necromancer and cause all kinds of problems. So if you ever see those jobs not working out, chances are that's what the issue is, and that's happened to me like 50 times so far. So all kinds of stuff over here. Just want to make sure they can have access to all of these mining jobs, these rocks, and stones, and metals, and things that are out here. But we have it. I think one of these is like an auto job, so I want to make sure wherever that's going to go, that vein of, I think it's bituminous coal. I just want to make sure I have access to it. So. Oh, so much for opening the caverns. I don't think I'm going to do that for a little bit now. Hold on, let me check here. Make sure I really have this. Good. Okay. Good. And be careful about this. It doesn't really matter. I don't think they have access to anything past these bridges that are up, but I do want them to have access, yeah, to like this area here. All right, I think that will do it. Just do a quick check as I scroll up. That area here. I mean, I could just do a giant, you know, the entire underground or whatever, you know, go down a bunch of levels and highlight the whole thing, but I don't know. You want to be kind of careful with this. And I am going to allow them here just in case I decide I want to start working on that. Did that just cancel everything? No. Okay, good. That would have really made me angry. I don't want to let them up on this area. Sometimes, especially with no fortification up here, our guys will see them as they're building, and they'll actually like jump down to try to fight them, or like dodge an arrow and they'll fall off and then they die. Don't want to mess with that. So, all right, it's active. I don't want them to use. This is the button I'm talking about. Toggle whether workshops can source materials from outside the burrow. That defeats the entire purpose of the burrow. So we're gonna go ahead and cancel that. And then we want to assign everyone here. I'm gonna just make sure everyone indeed is selected to it. And we'll just name this safe, so and go with that. So zoom in, come on. Okay, and now I'm gonna say it looks like everyone has not made it inside, except this guy who's not respecting my burrow because he's a child, and why would he? All right, let's go find my. I'm a little too zoomed in here. Go find my levers, which I think are here. So east surface bridge, western surface bridge, and that's the inner bridge. So first we're gonna pull these, my surface bridges. Again, naming your levers is like, nope, not like. Naming your levers is super important because eventually you're gonna have like 50 levers. You're not gonna know what they all do. It's very hard to remember. I'm gonna keep the inner bridge down for now, and let's just kind of watch. It should go up. Oh, that cat is going to die. Sorry, cat. I mean, not really. It's your fault. So, all right, more fighting with kangaroos. That's fine. Stray wardogs found dead. Yeah, bound to happen. And let's check out what's going on over here. You guys are there. Is this the same? Yep, evac. This is the same lasher that decimated. If we look at his kills, 10 notable kills, and they were all in 251 here, with all my dwarves here and some random visitors and whatever. 10 other kills. Again, the Hill of Habit. That's the name of our fort. All of our all of our livestock at the time. Rip. And yeah, let's see this capybara, man, like so bad. That's a kangaroo buck skeleton, goblin pikeman corpse. I think some of these are just raised, like were raised on the map. Dog that died. Thank you for your service. Let's see if I can see the capybara, man, but I honestly don't know exactly what the art would look like. What's this? Okay. Health description. A feathered blob. It has wings. Oh, so this is a flyer. Oh no. That's not good at all. Because we have not... Oh no, there's so many of them. Are you feathered too? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, what are you? As I'm realizing we're probably going to die here. Feathered hexapod. Has 2 stubby tails. Black feathers are long and broad. The night creatures first created. Can you fly? Well, I want to know. How do I see that? Is it like a skill thing? Let's see. You guys can definitely fly. It won't tell me, will it? Man, this Necromancer Tower is such a pain, man. Oh my, look at all these guys. If... Okay. I think in order to save my fort, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to remove this area from the burrow. I don't think I can have anyone on the surface at all. So I'm just removing both of these areas from my burrow. Because there's this area here, if they really are flyers, I can't tell yet, but I'm assuming they are. They can fly right in here and then get into my fort. But if I pull this bridge, we'll be fine. So I'm gonna have to give everyone the order to get into that area of the burrow. Inside of this bridge, really on this level and down, and yeah. So hurry up and do that quick. Kangaroo buck, okay, fine. Get inside, please. Inside. Why are you up there? Oh, stop. Okay. What are they doing? Just cancel. That. Why is there dog blood? What? Oh, is it from the butcher? Come on. What are you guys doing? No job. Get inside. Inside. And okay, now I can pull the lever. Okay, that was very delayed reaction from my people. Not impressed. Pull lever, high priority. That's the inner bridge. And I have no one else left out here or up here except a dog or two, which is fine. Sure, puppy. Run out there. Do it. Okay, so I should be okay. These war dogs might not be. God, look at all these guys. Yeah, they're going to shamble around for a while, so we're stuck back on the inside again. Man, it's like literally every time I go to do anything. Kakapo, sorry, dude. But the goal eventually is to kind of dig under the river here and then come back up and, you know, make an entrance over here somewhere that I don't block off this entrance, or at least not initially, so they will use it to path into the fort, and I will just line the hallway with crazy traps and whatnot, and hopefully any force like this that comes in will just get absolutely decimated by all those traps. If you make it long enough, you know, you can do it. I may eventually even, you know, when I find magma, pump that up and, you know, make a, you know, bridge over some magma. All these kangaroos are spotted here. And set that up to really, you know, be like a super OP kind of defense system. So this is where we are now. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to construct anything. Our drinks are going back up. Oh, more people that are gonna. A warlord is visiting. Let's see where you are. Yeah, you have nowhere to go. Oh, you're the only thing I don't like about this is there's no way to see like what they are. Sometimes the description is good enough, like it says, okay, you're a blind cavefish person, so cool. But like that one froggy looking dude, like it just didn't say, it just said he was evil stuff. So it's like that's not good enough. I need to be able to see the creature, what they are at a glance, you know. Most of the time you can tell just by looking at them, but sometimes there's like shared art. And yeah. I never checked if we had any animals that needed to be pastured. So let's look here quickly. Trolls, geese, chicken, whole bunch of dogs and puppies, cats, more puppies. Got cow, rabbit, doesn't matter. Stray horse, sure. Okay, so those two needed to go. That's it. So hopefully they're not starving or anything too bad. And they'll be fine. Honeybees are getting the war dogs, no care. Fighting and suspended jobs. Alright. Man, so close to finishing that floor. That's why it's so important you wall this, floor that. Again, I can't really tell if those things are flying though. It appears they should be able to fly because they're feathered and have wings and whatnot, but I don't know if they lose that ability when they're undead or what. But I don't see them walking here on this level. Unless they're all still like stuck up here. It's possible. God, there's so many. I'm not going to count because it's going to take too long. It's not the most exciting content in the world, but you know, let's just say 5. It's probably a little more than 5. So there's probably somewhere around 20 guys over here. Oh my god. They're all in the tree. But yeah, so there's all those guys. And I'm wondering if just because they don't have a way to path to the fort, they're just hanging out there, and that's all it is. They don't see much else to do, so lucky, because they could definitely kill these war dogs and wreak havoc over here. You know, nothing horrible because I have my bridge, but yeah, that's why you want multiple defensive systems. You know, they can't climb over because we have this built, the floor. I'm sorry, along the outside of our wall. And flyers can't get in where I have the floor over here, but because there's some over here, they can. And then we have our bridges here for that. But again, this would be useless if these flyers could path in here, because then they could just get right in. So that's why I have this bridge. So you always want to have as many sort of different types of, think about all the different types of enemies you might get and try to create scenarios, defensive scenarios for all of them. For situations just like this. All right. Oh. Moses, the Sacred Club, has been elected mayor. Interesting. I don't want to look at him now. So, the other thing DF had, I know I keep going back to that, was if you assigned a bedroom to somebody, it could, you could select it rather than pick a person, you could pick like a job. So I could always assign it to whoever's the mayor. And that way you don't have to keep doing this, what I'm doing right now. Because that's kind of annoying. And I actually want to look at this guy if I can. Of course, it's not going to be as a Moses. Something. Go down to Moses. You. Alright. I just want to check something, because whenever you have someone elected, you want to see what if they're like super skilled at the social skills, because obviously anyone elected is going to be, but if they have like a ton of them, and I don't think he has too many here, or anything like that. Military, I'm gonna look at his kills, make sure he doesn't have like 1,000 kills. Okay, because sometimes that's a sign that he's a vampire, but I don't think he is, just taking a quick glance at that. So this guy, on the other hand, is a risen butcher. Nice. Didn't feel anything. Yeah, that's because you are undead. Like, just spamming, I didn't feel anything after doing whatever. Crazy. Alright, our drink looks like that's gone up a little bit. I'm sure the brewing the fruit helped. But yeah, I think a big thing there was adding the second still. Yeah, see, they're both doing root drink from plant now, so we're doubling our output right now. Of course, he is doing a repeating job, so once that gets up to a certain amount, I'll probably stop that job, and hopefully we'll use both of these. I think the brew job it's like 2 out of 2, you know, so it makes 2 at a time. And rather than do 2 here, sort of serially, I'd rather do them in parallel. Goblin Mason Corpse. Why are they shooting each other? Oh, this guy is, okay. Yeah, you're dead, dude. Yep. Alright, dude. You just showed up the wrong time. I should let my Forgotten Beast out. See what he can do. Probably not much, but definitely not to that Lasher. So I feel like the Necromancers, well, there's a ton of them too, but they're like the head of the army, and then like their like right-hand man is that bad guy, the human Lasher, because he just smoked my army the first time. Granted, they weren't like super great or whatever, but I mean, it was literally, I think 9 of them or 10 of them went after him right over here where this bridge was, and this is kind of the aftermath. They all died, so yeah. Not the greatest situation. But yeah, they're just raising all the dead guys now. See, did they raise the one that was here that just killed? No, not yet. I wonder if they'll do that. Man. Another Undead Siege that is completely unmanageable for us. There's no way it's worth going after these guys. There's so many of them. Addition. The Monster Shadows? I don't like your name. Sorry, no. Everything in this world is so, like, dark and just like all the goblins that are around. There's so many goblins, all the weird creatures that we have visiting. Obviously, all the undead from our Necromancer Tower we have to take out. That's really got to be my next goal. I'm going to build a whole bunch of steel weapons and armor. We have 86 population. We can afford to have another set, at least one more set of squad guys. Are they training that way? Yes, some of them are. Organizing, dodging it, demonstration. Nice. But yeah, getting another squad going here would go a long way to helping us survive and eventually get rid of that Necromancer Tower. I'm going to have to look into how that works. I generally don't do a lot of raiding or anything, so I want to make sure I don't just send 10 guys off to their death or 20 guys off to their death really easily. So I want to look into that, see how that works. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments, because I do want to, as fun, in all caps, as this has been, it is kind of annoying how frequently they come after us. He fell. That's nice. So yeah, if you have any tips about doing that, let me know. But I think I'm just going to make another squad, deck mount steel armor and shields and whatnot, and weapons, and then see about what it would be like if I sent him to that Necromancer Tower and destroyed it. I'm going to raise it. I'm going to destroy the whole thing, because, man, they're strong. They're way too much. They got all these flying creatures, everything. Oh, man, just can't deal with it. So yeah, we'll look into that in the next time. And we'll go from there. So thanks again. Oh, my goodness. Popcorn. Dwarven child. There's a Dwarven child out here. There was. Oh man. They lasted a long time out here too. Did they put up a good fight at least? Let's see. Hold on. I just want to look at this and then we'll put a cut in. I just want to see. Punches. Man, he was punching the crap out of him. I improved my observation. That was satisfying. Oh, this is the wereskink. I was going to say, he was punching the crap out of that thing. Alright, here we go. I see a dwarf for sale. Okay, that's old. The dwarf child punches the goblin pikeman corpse in the head, but it's deflected. Oh, man, because he has a copper helmet. Stabs the dwarven child right up her leg, tearing the muscle. Artery's been opened. Yeah, he was doomed right from the start. Scratches the goblin through the skirt. Nice. Fleeting life is bruising the muscle, scratching the goblin lower arm. Bites the goblin. I mean, he was fought to the last, man. way, cleanse this way. But he did some work. Not bad. Of course, because he's undead, it doesn't do a whole lot. Really, they don't feel pain. They don't feel anything. Um, so yeah. Well, another one bites the dust, and I'm sure. I mean, we know he's not the first, and he's not. Oh no. How is this happening? Oh, is it these guys? Oh no. Yule hair. Oh no, this is so bad. All the body parts from these creatures are being raised because our butcher shop is up here. And they're like impossible to kill. We're gonna have to deal with this next time. That's gonna be bad. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.